Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Well, we got just a few games, Tim, in the books. Is it too early to come to major conclusions with what we've seen so far?
Well, Kevin, I know off of these early results, we want to go ahead and jump to later in the year. And that's the nature of the job. People want to know, and they want us to evaluate and predict, but an awful lot is going to change in this league for all of these teams over the next several months.
Can't wait to watch it.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic, or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Curry against Murray. Curry kicks to Butler. Green with a screen on Brown. Clock at 4. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Jokic inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the 3. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And Green slams it in.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Now here's Gordon, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's the Warriors' ball. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Shot clock at 6. Down low, here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And that's one thing you know about Draymond. He is going to finish strong.
Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Right wing. Green against Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The Nuggets with another miss. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Green, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Curry. A special move before the shot.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Johnson in the corner. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And it's Gordon missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Curry. Another miss by Curry. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. substitution here for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon. Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Murray. Now here is Horford. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento. Richard covered by Johnson. And finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Brown with the bounce pass. Johnson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson inside. Can't connect from short range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Spencer, the pass to Green. The three. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Green. Horford's got 5.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Hardaway. It's going by Hield. And it's the Warriors on the break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league. As dangerous as they come.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He is a big factor. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here's Butler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's the toughness we've come to expect from Butler. He is never one to back down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And here is Murray. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Peyton Watson is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Murray. Last time, 14 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this speaks to Murray's determination. Even with intense defense on him inside, he gets it done.
Spencer, the pass to Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Murray. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And so here's Denver. The Warriors making the shot. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Johnson subbed in for Peyton Watson. pass to Hardaway. Brown feeling it out a bit. The Nuggets with another miss. Warriors leading by 10. Butler kicks to Green. Healed the pass to Curry. Horford with the screen on Murray. Curry dishes to Horford. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They come in fresh off the win against the Heat.
And it just seemed to me they wanted it more. I mean, you look at the second chance buckets, didn't play a whole lot of up and back. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing the rebound, converting when they could. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey team, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin, back to you.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. For three, Murray. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The three from Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And it just feels like his core shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Several teams changing it up here. Pickett passes to Johnson. Now Brown. 5 to shoot. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Green taking his time here. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Offline with his three. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And finished off by Horford.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Pickett. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 11. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. The shot. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Horford against Jokic. Here's Brown. Here's Pickett. Shoots over Podziemski. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Denver Nuggets.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, lazy D. They'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Here's Curry. This is the most they've led by, 13 points, setting the floor for the Warriors. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Nuggets shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Gordon. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Butler with the second effort, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
To the left side wing. It's stolen by Green. To the inside, Podziemski. Curry against Murray. And again, Stephen Curry. Curry's got 14 points.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of a group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
So it's Denver now, after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Jokic finds Murray. Shoots over Curry. Murray, good. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. To the left wing. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Up again.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. There's Kuminga. Misses the three. The Nuggets trail by 15. Pass to Jokic. No good that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. And here is Butler. 1:33 left in the third. From past the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson against Kuminga. Back to Brown. Outside Gordon. 7-foot shot. Inside is Jokic territory.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Curry looking around. To the wing on the left. Here's Kuminga. Off target with his three. The Nuggets trail by 13. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so Murray nails both of them. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Hardaway. Brown finds Hardaway. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time. Right now. Come on.
Oh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there. Greg demanding his team kick it up a notch.
How about the intensity from the coach there? Less than happy with his team's effort right now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Hield following the miss by Jamal Murray.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Butler. Hardaway, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Hield. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 10 points for Butler.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Hield, the pass to Horford. Pass to Curry. They kick out to Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Warriors leading by 12. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Horford sets a screen for Curry. That 3 off the mark. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Jokic, Warriors with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Horford. Golden State moving it around. Now here's Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Butler feeling out a bit. Green outside, lets loose a 3. Jokic pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 13. Curry against Murray. Now Jokic. Butler with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Now Curry. And it's blocked. And even 3-on-3 break. Jokic goes to work inside.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now Curry. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Now Jokic. It's stolen by Green. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here is Gordon. The 3 is off. Now Butler. Green with a screen on Jokic. Now Green. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Now here's Hield. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Valanciunas with the ball, guarded by Horford. Horford pulls it down. Moody with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. And today we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.